Got a black market lung in my body, which I don't let anyone see, since I've got no insurance. It's black market organs for me, yeah, black market organs for me. Going to tell you my story, what some of you may not believe, of how I discovered St. Francis because of my breathing inability, my breathing inability. Sister Mary Frances of the Order of St. Francis was devoted to St. Francis every day. She saw in him a wisdom of enlightened vision, and it caused her to enlighten anyway. A highly accomplished nun of any order, she chose a vow of silence one fine day. So the secret bit of wisdom was kept a secret wisdom, and she understood the order of all things. She lived for many inspiring the sisters with the brightness of her twinkling eyes. Then one day she died, and everybody cried, because a sister of her caliber was rare. The abbey was in trouble, and the building was in crumbles, and the sisters owed some money to the bank. For many years they'd invested and occasionally divested in a trade of black market human organs. Though Sister Mary Frances was older than Atlantis, she was strong and healthy after all. So they removed her parts and they put them in some carts, and some men came in a truck after dark. Her eyes, her lungs, her liver, they would soon deliver to be installed in other people's bodies. A young man starved for oxygen won her lung in an online auction and set out to find a doctor to put it in. His life was thus increased by the lung of the deceased. Sister Mary Frances of the Order of St. Francis, 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 of the Order of St. Francis. Couldn't afford an anesthesiologist, had to hand the doctor the tools by myself. We bypassed the lungs with a bicycle pump. I couldn't dull my pain. The privileged enjoy their anesthesia, while poor people endure their pain. Only beer, television, and homemade drugs, and no place to go in the rain. The lungs went in. It was a great success. I bled a few weeks at the grill at work, but I enjoyed the oxygen in my head, though I started to think in Latin. Over time I healed. I became very strong, but my vision was blurred somewhat. Staticky haze and a buzzing sound. It started to drive me mad, which was not an identified side effect. I became reclusive and quiet and obsessed with the buzzing sounds. Images seemed to emerge at night from the clouds in my inner vision, whispered profound truths, gave me the formula for cold fission. Into the haze, you see nothing but a maze, a mass of subtle chaos in the air. Look closely at the forms emerging from those storms. Entities come forth from here and there. Ignore the tendencies to dismiss the noise with ease, and eventually your efforts will pay off. It's not comfortable, and it won't give you much trouble, but it will all be worth it in the end.
radical. The answers are all hiding in the fog. The static that we tried to see through, hiding things in plain view. Trying to look through the thing that blocks the view, and that is what you're really looking for. It becomes apparent to see that the lock is now the key, and no need to look further anymore. Lost my mind. Saw some image, clear in black and white. Step forward from the chaotic fog. A monk with white robes and a smile on his face, a radiant light coming from his heart. Let me be your peace, he said to me. Let me be your peace of mind. me be your peace, he said to me. Let me be your peace of mind. Let me be your peace and put your faith in me. Let me please your mind. Did you come from my lungs, St. Francis? Did you come from my lung today? Did you come from my lungs, St. Francis? Did you come from my lungs to stay? Did you come from my lungs, St. Francis? Did you come from my lungs to stay? You come from my lungs, St. Francis. You come from my lungs, St. Francis. Did you come from my lungs to stay? Did you come from my lungs, St. Francis? Did you come from my lungs, St. Francis? Did you come from my lungs to stay? Did you come from my lungs, St. Francis? Did you come from my lungs, St. Francis? Bride of the sun of Black Market London.
This song is called
Bride of the sun of Black Market London.
It's the name of this song.
Bride of the son of black market love.
That's what I'm saying.
Bride of the son of black market love.
And again.
Bride of the son of black market.